Hey guys, Joey here from Motivation Inspiration, and today's topic that I wanted to cover is kind of a serious one. It's called depression. It's kind of a heavy topic, but at the same time, it's also a topic that really needs to be addressed because depression, first of all, I have bipolar disorder, and part of that can be chronic depression, which it's not fun. There is not usually a single night I can just lie down and not feel like, oh, like, just feel like I don't have a place sometimes, or sometimes you just feel like you just want to lie down in your bed and just do absolutely nothing, like for the entire day. Sometimes it's just feeling like you don't belong. It's truly a sad thing. And the thing about if you're watching this and you have bipolar disorder, then you could definitely relate here. A lot of times, depression can just spring up out of nowhere. And it's not just for bipolar people, it's either. There are plenty of people in the world who have no mental disabilities whatsoever, but can still get random depression. They could just get depressed and they don't know why. But also, there are a lot of things that can lead up to depression, like death of a family member or friend, financial issues, and etc., going to prison, breakups, yada yada yada. But depression, it isn't just a dark cloud that looms over you and goes away. There are so many things you can do to get rid of it. Getting rid of it's the hard part, to be honest though. But once you do, you'll feel so much better. Because I know of people who have committed suicide because they were just really depressed and they could not shake it. And they were just feeling alone and they felt like they just didn't belong in this world. So they committed suicide. And this is something that I do not take lightly because depression is it can be a very serious issue. In fact, it is a very serious issue. Because it's just so much can happen in the period of not even 10 minutes. You can not even 5 minutes. You could just walk into your house feeling great, but then the next minute you could just get a huge hit of depression, and it just makes you feel utterly helpless a lot of the time. And that's part of the reason that this channel is here, because a lot of times talking it out can help a lot. Which is part of the reason we have the Facebook page and this channel exists, because we want to help people with stuff like that. We want to help people out with their problems. We want to try and be there for people. So, some ways that you can help deal with depression. One is talk with people. It may seem like a simple solution, but sometimes it can be one of the hardest things you can do. It can be very hard just to go up to somebody and go, "Hey, can I talk with you? I just need to get some stuff off my chest." Believe it or not, that can be very hard to do. But I assure you, once you do, if you do that, you can a lot of times feel a lot better. I don't know how many times I was feeling depressed. It was just going, should I? When I was considering talking to one of my friends or my mother, I would just go, I don't want to bug them or anything, and it's my problem. Maybe I should just take care of it. But then I would eventually wind up messaging them, or they would message me for some reason, and then I would tell them I was feeling really depressed. They would, and they would start talking with me. And if there are I know everybody in their life should have at least one person like that. I'm pretty sure everybody has at least one person that they can go to. And even if they don't, it's very easy to find someone. This world, believe it or not, there are a lot of friendly, outgoing people in this world who are more than happy to try and help you. So, if you ever feel like you're alone in the world, don't, because there are friends here in the world who are willing to help you. Another way you can deal with depression, especially chronic depression, is go to see a therapist or a psychiatrist. I used to do that, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to start doing it again. Because sometimes it's good just to go get some stuff off your chest and just it's their job to do that, and it's their job to listen to you. Which is why it's so good, because their help can be great sometimes, because I know when depression was really starting to hit me hard, I was going to the psychiatrist, and my psychiatrist helped me feel a lot better. I still get hit with depression all the time, but some of the stuff I actually learned from my psychiatrist helps me today still. And another thing you can do, if you can't afford anything like a psychiatrist, or you don't have friends who will listen to you, or you just don't want to bug anybody with it, or you just feel like you don't want to bug anybody with it, just sit down, think, ponder, why are you feeling this way? Sometimes it's good just to sit down and meditate on why you're feeling so sad, or why you're feeling depressed. Just try to figure out the source of these emotions, even if they seem just random. It's still a good idea. It could still be a good idea to just sit down, meditate for a little bit, and just go, why am I feeling like this? And just search your mind. Because more often than not, an answer will be there. Sometimes you just got to do a little digging. But either way, depression is a serious matter. Like I said, like I said in a couple of videos actually, I would try to put some comedy in the videos. Depression is one of those videos where I will not, under any circumstances, do something like that, because this is a serious matter to me. I know it's a serious matter to a lot of people. This is going to be a very serious video. Well, it has been a very serious video. But it's a very serious matter, because depression can lead not only to suicide, it can lead to stuff like drug addictions, it can lead to alcoholism. And when I mean alcoholism, I mean like drinking too much. It can lead to you making some of the worst decisions of your life. Which is why it's always a good idea, if you're ever feeling depressed, to try and do something about it. Because I remember my friend's brother, I believe, one night had a really big depression episode, went out drinking, and eventually did some really bad stuff when he was drunk. He was going around town he wasn't himself, and he eventually got himself arrested. I'm not going to go into specific details, but it's just, depression can lead to so many bad things. It really can. But if you just sit down, think, talk to somebody, or do anything like that, I can almost guarantee you it'll work, at least a little. And like I said, if the depression lingers for a long period of time and you just can't seem to shake it, try to see a psychiatrist. Or just try and talk to somebody about it, because I guarantee you at least one person will hear you out and try to help you. That's what this channel's for. If you guys ever feel like you need somebody to talk to, but you don't have somebody, just message the channel. You can drop a comment saying, "Hey, I need somebody to talk to," because not only us would love to help you, but I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would be willing to help you as well. I know so many people who, if you were just going to go, "Hey, I need somebody to talk to. Would you talk with me for a little bit?" They would go, "Absolutely." We also have a Facebook page, which I'm going to be leaving a link to in the description. If you feel like you want to talk to people, you can you can private message the group, not the group, the page, or you can just write on the wall. I think you can do that. But that's about it. I know this is a pretty lengthy video compared to the others on this channel, but this is a topic that needed to be addressed. It's a serious matter because I don't like seeing people succumb to depression and wind up committing suicide or doing something that they'll regret for the rest of their lives. It's a really sad thing to think if you think about it. So that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching if you did watch, and I hope this video helps at least one person out there, because that's this channel's goal. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.